Hey, hello everyone. How are you all? I'm back again. My name is Veena Roy, and I'm certified trainer and a communication coach. Today, again, I have come up with something new. I just want to share with you. But before that, if you are new in this particular channel, kindly subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button icon for all the notifications. One intention, one purpose. If it is there in your life, to improve English fluency, then you will definitely excel. We all have that particular thought that I have to improve my English, I need to excel. See that particular person who is speaking comfortably, effectively, using good words. Can you relate with me? Even I used to feel the same. But now I have changed, and you also can change yourself. But your intention, your purpose, and your why should be clear. And why I'm saying all of these things? Because creating this particular video in front of you, my purpose is to help you to know, to make you aware of all the words or sentences or tips and tricks about English fluency, whatever I have learned so far in my life. Sharing my story, the purpose is all about to make you understand that English is just a language. You have to excel in this particular language, and after that, you have to work on your communication skills. That means using this language, you have to organize effectively so that you can speak effectively, right? With this good note, with these good thoughts, let me tell you one thing, that the way I have set aside a particular time for practicing English, to share all of these things with my friends, the same way you should have the intention that if I am watching this particular video, I will learn, I will inculcate all the tips and tricks in my life. So, with this, today I have come up with 5 words, and I want you all to write me in the comment section if these words you every single day actively use, or if it is there at the passive. If it is there, then if you are using, please write active. That means you are using. If you know the 5 words which I am going to share, write passive. But if you are not using, but if you are unaware of all of these words but have learned something new, then yes, do write me new. And right, with this, let me start. So I have written down 5 words with their simple meanings and how you can use. So number 1 is reprimand. Reprimand, 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 which means to scold, to criticize. For instance, my teacher, she scolded me, or the teacher scolded the student because he did not bring the homework or the notebook, right? So instead of scolding or scolded, you can simply use the word reprimanded. So reprimanded can be used in different contexts. That means criticize. They were reprimanding the event, okay, or maybe they were reprimanding about that particular incident, whatever happened. So it means to scold, to rebuke, the same meaning, or to criticize because something is bad, something is not good at that particular moment, or if somebody has done something bad, we have to say that reprimand. I was reprimanding to my student because he was not completing him. Every single day I tell him to complete his work, but he never brings his work. So I reprimand it. Even you can say that in my office, my boss reprimanded all the employees because all the employees did not bring the project, okay, did not bring the project assigned by the boss. So one common problem which we all face is why we are not able to retain the words which we are learning. And the common and the simple meaning and the common and the simple reason is we are not understanding, we are not making the sentences of the word which we are learning. For example, reprimand. Now you tell me this particular word, if you are, or if you use today 10 times, 15 times, or every single day when you are talking with your friends, family members, even if you are discussing, ask yourself one particular question. Are you going to forget? I don't think so. And even I am not going to forget. Neither me. Because I have written down, see, I have written down looking at the word, the meaning, and just sharing with you. Even the synonym, that is scolding, that means scolded, scold, or rebuke, the same meaning. Right? With this, let's talk about the second word. Second word is apparently. And trust me, this word apparently, initially, last year, I was so confused how to use. So I'm sharing my problem that why we are not able to use any word at a moment, because sometimes we are not able to understand how to use at that particular context. So understanding a word thoroughly, knowing the meaning and making multiple sentences going to help you to retain, to solidify that word. Many people, they are using different words because they know where to use that particular word, and they know the meaning as well clearly. Sometimes what happens, we know and they are at the passive, like at the back end, but what happens, we are not able to use at the moment because of a lot of confusions, that is this okay, this particular word is okay at this particular moment or this particular context. That is the reason. So second word is apparently. And what is the meaning of apparently? Here I have written in a simple way. That means as far as one knows or can see. Seemingly. Not completely. Means something which is true, but seemingly, almost. But you don't know the exact reality, if it is true or not. That is why I have written that as far as one knows or can see. Like, apparently you are going to watch a movie, right? Because I know that you are going, and you are going in a mall, there Inox is there, that means a cinema hall is there. So I know that you are going there, but I don't know that whether you will go inside, will get the tickets or not. I'm not aware of, but apparently I have seen you, or apparently I know that you are going to that particular hall to watch movie. That means as far as one knows or can see. Sentence, apparently it is going to rain later today. Because the sky is overcast with clouds, that means I can tell that apparently it is going to rain. Apparently my friend is going to come because she told me that she's going to come. She told me, but it's not true. Maybe she will call again and say that I won't be able to visit because of so and so reason. Apparently, I know that she's going to get married, or she's going to tie a knot, not get married, okay? She's going to tie a knot next month, apparently, because the way I can see her gesture, the way she talks, continuously she's telling about her relationship along with family problems and a lot of things. So apparently I have a kind of idea about it. So what happens, the way I am now pressuring my mind to give you accurate words, give you accurate way of explanation, the same way you also have to do. Because this particular video which I am creating right now is raw, not edited, not scripted. And what I believe is the best way to improve your English fluency and communication is speak like this, raw, don't edit any video. Just write down the script, not script, that what are the words you are going to share, what are the things you are going to share. Because if I will show you my laptop, it's almost the words, the meanings and the sentences are written. I'm not looking every time and speaking in front of you, right? So the best way to speak to improve English is write something, the notes which on the topic which you are going to speak, and continuously speak. Although there will be a lot of mistakes, uh, gestures, or you can say different filler words, but still you are getting, or you are putting aside or keeping aside a particular time for yourself to speak. The same way, my dear friends, you have to make one accountability partner where you can speak, where you can add value to each other, right? Number 3, glaring. Glaring. Now, when you hear, or when you heard this particular word glaring, what is the first thing that comes? Glaring means to glare, to look, right? Like after pronouncing this particular word, we feel like this. But glaring means very obvious and noticeable. Okay, often in an unpleasant way. I saw some, or you can say, there was a glaring mistake she has made. That means noticeable mistake, right? There was a glaring mistake in the report card that everyone was glaring. Okay, so one particular word that is glaring, you can use in a different context, in a different way as well. For instance, if I have to tell you the synonyms of this particular word, let me tell you the synonyms as well, because it is important that you know the synonyms as well. Just give me 1 minute. Noticeable. Yes, the synonym for glaring is noticeable. The same thing which I just repeated, which I just mentioned, that noticeable. Glaring means noticeable. The same thing our Google has also mentioned, that it's noticeable. So you don't have to think too much. Just see that the mistake which you have made, or the people they are making, it's glaring. That means noticeable. You can see, or the question which a client has put in front of the huge, or you can say in front of the huge audience, it's glaring, it's noticeable. That means maybe a prominent question he has asked or she has asked, right? Got it? So every single day, if you have a lot of questions, bring that out. Bring all the questions. Think, speak, and create this video. And don't feel shy to post, because I am posting. We all are not perfect. Sometimes we prepare and present, but sometimes when you are speaking, mentioning, or I can say that the words which I have written in front of me, these are the words. Their meanings and sentences are there. But what I am doing is, my main purpose is, I want to showcase that this way you can practice. You don't have to prepare. See, many a times people say that I skip making videos because I feel like I'm not perfect. Perfection is a myth. Perfection is a myth. If you will think that today I will be perfect and tomorrow I'm going to make a video, trust me, you can see my older videos as well. Okay, with this, next come to the fourth one, that is segregate. Now segregate, I think so you all know, but you all don't use. That means separate. I segregated my work. Separate. I segregated my routine, or time. Okay, I segregated my time according to my routine, my daily routine. The school decided to segregate the boys and girls during sports. That means divide. It's important to segregate waste into recyclables and non-recyclables. That means sometimes what we do is we put all the waste things all together, like plastic, the the vegetable peels, and bread, the whatever the leftover is there, the apple core, the banana peel, along with that, the leftover food, everything we dump on a same, or you can say in a same dustbin, which we are not supposed to. We should not do this, but we do. Okay, every day we make mistake intentionally because we think that we don't have time, but we should segregate. Here it has emphasized that segregate waste into recyclables and non-recyclables, because it will be easier for the people who are collecting, who all are just uh, making this particular planet beautiful, because they are the ones who all are helping us. Otherwise, imagine for a moment all these waste. Who is going to take? Who is going to dump? So it's our responsibility, or you can say the onus as well, to segregate. So once you get any word, try to recall, try to speak on that word more often. That means add that word in multiple sentences, create a story, and you will see that word is permanently yours, right? Next is deceptive. Deceptive. Now, what is the meaning? Deceptive means misleading. Okay, not what it seems. Misleading. The advertisement was misleading, or the advertisements which we see every day, not advertisements which we see every day, they all are misleading us. They all are deceptive. That means they show something, they showcase something, but it's totally different. At the back end, they are different. The dark page, or you can say the dark cover, you cannot see, my dear. Right? So deceptive. Her character is deceptive. That means maybe misleading, or whatever she or he is showcasing, it's not that, right? It seems she or he is true, but it's not that. It's misleading us the way he or she is presenting. Hope this is clear. Now these 5 words, the first one which I said, that is reprimand. Number 2 is glaring, I guess. Number 3 is segregate. Number 5 is deceptive, and number 2nd is apparently, right? And number 5th is deceptive. All these 5 words, let's make a story. Let me make a story for you. I still remember when I was in class 10, when I did not bring my library book, my teacher asked me a question that, where is your library book? To which